Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids Show, and today we are talking about RoboCop. And for me, I love RoboCop right there. Uh, it is a movie that I was horrified of as a kid. I saw it when I was like 8 years old, and I saw all the gory shit that happened in it, and I couldn't make it through the whole movie. I was scared of it for so long. I didn't end up rewatching it until I was a teenager, and I ended up loving this movie. My mother also loves this movie. And even the second one's pretty good, even though it's not as good, but I still enjoy the second one as well. And but we are not talking about a movie today. We're talking about a video game because recently, about less than a year ago, they had announced the RoboCop game, and now we have seen a gameplay trailer, and I'm really excited to talk about it because first off, RoboCop looks spot on. He looks exactly as he should, from his actual like robotic parts to the bottom portion of his face to his face entirely, and he looks super tough. Like, I think that the way they designed RoboCop, he looks absolutely insane. So that is automatically a big plus from me. When he gets out the car, he steps his foot down and then he's just looking straight forward. Basically iconic part of the film. He recreated that and it looks absolutely amazing. So exciting just to see that. And a very important thing that I did learn is that Peter Weller is doing the voice work for the game, which I didn't figure that out till I read the description of the gameplay trailer. Because at the end, he says, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me," which is an iconic line from the film. And at first, I thought, oh my god, please don't tell me that they ripped the audio from the movie. Like, that would be such a disappointment from what we've seen in the trailer. But then I read the description of the trailer itself, and they confirmed that Peter Weller is in fact doing voice work for this game specifically. So it wasn't them ripping the audio from the film. It was just that Peter Weller said it absolutely spot on. So he has not missed a step throughout all these years. He has definitely channeled his RoboCop, and he is once again amazing at it. That line was just delivered so perfectly. That's why I thought that it was ripped from the movie, but thankfully it's not. And I'm really glad that he has joined this project. So, like, that was a big worry for me personally, and that is out the door. So, that's automatically two great things about this game so far. Overall, Detroit looks really good. It's what I would expect in a RoboCop film. Uh, it looks insane. Like it's filled with crime, and you as RoboCop, you gotta fucking stop that shit. So fairly simple, really awesome, and what I expect so far. Now, I will have to say to definitely temper your expectations because the developers behind this are admittedly so, in my personal opinion, more of like a B tier developer, and that's not a bad thing at all. They are the developer's name is Teyon, and they worked on Terminator Resistance, which I think is a really awesome Terminator game. It's clearly a passion project that they worked on. You could tell that they're fans of Terminator, and they made a decent Terminator game. And within my lifetime, I had not seen a decent Terminator game until Terminator Resistance. So while they may not be the best developers on the block by any means, they certainly are passionate about what they're doing, and they make pretty good games, at least from judging from Terminator Resistance. You could tell that that was a passion project for them, and judging by this trailer, I really do think that they're also passionate about RoboCop. Clearly, they love 80s film, and they're not ashamed to talk about it, and I think the trailer does show that. Now, the game itself is going to be a first-person shooter. We're seeing RoboCop, walk through places holding up his gun, and the gun is on point. He definitely is. He's acting like a robot. Overall, they get that sense across. But I will say that two negatives I've encountered from this trailer so far, in my personal opinion, is that the NPCs themselves all seem to look like they're PS3 models. So it's like the NPCs are PS3 models, but RoboCop is clearly PS5. Like, it's a big difference, and it really shows when you're comparing them. You would almost think that they're from two totally different video games. Now the aesthetics themselves of like Detroit areas seem to look pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. It's just those character models that I think could use a little more work. Now, another issue that I see from this trailer so far is that the blood looks cartoony, looks really fake. There's a couple of scenes where blood splatters and it looks really like fake red, and it also kind of just spills out in an unrealistic way. So to me, these things can be fixed. And with the game coming out June of 2023, they do have enough time to work on that. So if you could just get that blood to look more realistic, make the game super freaking gory. That's what scared me off from it originally. So if you can make that happen, make the game look really gory, and then fix up those NPC models, make them look a little more at least PS4 gen as opposed to PS3 gen, that would be really awesome. Another thing about the trailer is that Ed 209 definitely looks menacing. There's a part in the trailer where you do see Ed 209, and you're in the first person of RoboCop, and Ed 209 definitely looks pretty big, and he looks like he's gonna be a problem. So I'm definitely really happy about that. Overall, I'm pretty hyped for this. Like, tempered expectations, like I said, but it looks really good. Like, I think this looks really awesome. And it's not just the fact that it looks awesome that makes me hyped. I'm seeing a lot of people that I wasn't expecting to be excited about this game. So to me, that's awesome. It's almost shocking that people still love RoboCop. Like, RoboCop doesn't feel nearly as popular as Terminator. The remake is a piece of shit. I don't care what anyone says. And so I kind of thought that people don't really care about RoboCop that much, but I'm seeing people talk about it that I wasn't expecting to, so that makes me hyped as well. Because I know I'm excited for it. I have a few friends that are big into RoboCop that are also really excited about it. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this trailer for the RoboCop game. Uh, I hope that it goes well. I hope that the devs maybe, see this video and say, yeah, definitely have to work on those NPCs and the blood. But yeah, man, this is cool. I never thought that this would be something to happen in my lifetime. So the fact that it is, I'm excited. I'm going to show it too. So if you guys can, I'd appreciate it if you could like the video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I am been streaming on Twitch almost every day, and we have a lot of fun on there. We do all sorts of random shit. So check out my Twitch channel, Cult Classic Cage. If you want to talk to me on Twitter, feel free to. Cult Classic Cage. I have the same handle pretty much on everything, so it's easy to find me. And yeah, I hope more people are excited about this. Like, this looks like a solid cult classic, but I hope that it gets more mainstream attention, to be fair. I mean, not too much mainstream attention, because I don't like when things get too mainstream, but I hope that it gets more attention overall. Otherwise, we will take care of this more than likely cult classic game that looks to be freaking awesome. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for talking with me, and with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.